Hi everybody, DEMONJESTERJ here with Demon Quits, Day 3. Not much to report about the quit situation. I have a gripe about what week and this is about me trying to quit smoking and the patch. Gripe is it's Memorial Day weekend and I had to go shopping at the biggest ShopRite in the Poconos. I think it's also on the West Coast. It's the biggest East Coast or wherever where we are. I'm just too damn tired and angry because it's weekend. Memorial Day weekend should be for vets and us to recognize family, eat some food, and have a blast. Well, me, when I went to go shopping to get a little bit of food, I don't mind the big lines. I don't mind that because I knew that was going to happen. It was me being stupid for not doing this earlier. 100% understandable. My gripe is that everywhere I look recently, there's a smoker outside or a worker that's on his break smoking a cigarette. And I don't want a cigarette, but I really don't want to see it. If you're working at a store or a restaurant or a gas station, okay, even if you're a gas station attendant, if you're going to smoke a cigarette on your break, don't let people see you do it. Go away from your job so it doesn't make your job look crappy. When I had my jobs and I wanted to smoke a cigarette and I wanted a smoke break, I went to either behind the building I worked at, or I found a smoking area that I was allowed to smoke at, that I made sure I didn't have a badge on me that said I worked at such social place or I was an employee of that place. I looked like a person that was just a normal Joe off the street at that place. So I didn't make my job look bad. Now, I'm not saying people that smoke make your job look bad. I'm saying people that don't smoke, people that are trying to quit cigarettes, it makes you look bad. That's all. It's not a gripe about, I was one of you. I was one of those people that I just always thought about, how does this look toward my job so I can keep my job. That's all. But our younger generation, and I am 40 now, and I hate to say that my younger generation, because it's not my younger generation. I have a 12-year-old daughter, a 19-year-old daughter, and then some. People that know me know my family. I'm trying to teach my 12-year-old, that you should treat everybody with respect. You should treat that you're not, nothing that you get is, you don't deserve it. You have to earn it. You're not entitled to anything unless you're born with $1 million or high middle class. I'm not even saying middle class. I'm saying if you're high, like high in the hog and have a lot of money, even if you have all that cash, you should still treat people with respect. That's all. When I went this Memorial weekend, I saw this guy was a vet, a Vietnam vet, and he was going to a Legion Memorial Day party. A woman asked him, why is he entitled to get discount because he was a vet? Because at the shop where I go to, they give discounts to senior citizens. It doesn't matter what day of the week. They always give a 5 to 10% discount. But if you're also a vet and you have your the card to say that you're a military vet, Doesn't matter if you're 25 and you're retired and you got injured in service and you still have VA card, your vet card, you still get a discount. It's not they're not entitling anything to get a discount. They're not asking, oh, he didn't ask that, does he get a discount because he's a vet? He's did a service for us to make you have freedom to say that statement. I seen the best thing today that I thought I would never see. The manager paid for that man's whole thing of food that he bought for the Legion out of his own pocket. He took his own credit card and paid for it out of his pocket and said, "This thank you for your service, for giving us the freedom to be here." My gripe is that this weekend is not for families to get together, but it's also to cherish our military, and not cherish it, but the people that fought for our country, fought for no reason at times, that they just did because they had to be. Now, what's me quit that now about the side effects of my thing? Itchiness still, and because it was a hot day, it tried to fall. It almost fell off. So I had to take a water band-aid, the type band-aids to get for swimming in the swimming pool or going to the beach or something like that, and I covered it up and it stuck on. That'll be fine. That's it. That's the only thing about the nicotine patch. Not many cravings except for more bubblegum, because I like the taste of it now. I think I'm gonna be addicted to bubblegum, which is not bad. But if you see a veteran and you know a person that's a vet, it doesn't matter what war, what conflict, where, if he ever, even if he's still in service now and not a vet, he still works for our government as in the military. It doesn't matter what branch, Army, Navy, the Guard, anything. Thank them. Give them credit this weekend. Not even just this weekend, anytime. If you see anybody that's in the military here, Army, Navy, Marine, doesn't matter, go up to them and say thank you. They don't have to fight for us. They're doing it out of their own heart. There's no law stating they have to fight for our country. They're doing it for our own freedoms, to keep us free. I know this is supposed to be me vlogging about me quitting smoking, but today's little rant, other than me talk about a little bit of my patch and about me quitting smoking, and about in the beginning. Anybody that sees this that is in the military, thank you. Anybody that also, for this weekend itself, have a great Memorial Weekend. If you're in the United States, I know other countries celebrate for their type of Memorial Weekend, but I don't know. I know a lot of countries have their own. I'm very curious about when you guys celebrate, what kind of thing, like Americans celebrate Memorial Day, the 4th of July, and that's it for our vet. That's what we normally celebrate when it comes to our country. If you can, in the description down below, in the comments down below, if you're from another country, tell me what you celebrate for your type of 4th of July or Memorial Weekend. I'm just really curious about it. And you guys are overseas that are in your militaries, thank you for even being there. You guys are doing it for yourself. I don't know if in your country you're forced to do it, or you chose to be in it. But thank you for doing it anyway. Because Anybody that's willing to fight for a reason or a goal deserves a thank you, unless it's for evil means. And I'm not going to say what those evil means are, because I'm talking about if you're in a country in the United States and we're in a conflict or we're told to fight for our country, you don't have a choice because you chose to be in the military. You don't have a choice. You have to either choose to fight or get taken. There's things that happen. Other countries do the same thing. So anybody that's in a military, but not a like militia or anything like other stuff like that, I'm not talking like that. If you are in a government, I can't really describe it. And this tangent is getting too long. Thank you if you served in any form for America. If you served in any of the branches of our branches, thank you. Overseas, I have no clue about the way it's set up for you guys. Thank you anyway. Just tell me, for anybody that's overseas, how you celebrate your military, or if you do or not. I'm just curious about that. That's all. Now, last thing I'm going to say about that, on a totally different tangent, I was on a video with a friend of mine named Boomer, and he has a channel. It's called, I can't remember his channel name right now. I'm blanking. I'll put it in the description down below, and with the link. He's a really nice guy. He does vlogs, and he vlogs almost all the time. He vlogs a lot about what he does. Boomer's Life. That's the channel. Boomer's Life. And I make him intros, outros, and some graphics once in a while, just for fun, because it's what I do and what I like to do for other YouTubers. I like to help them anytime I can. So, but he's always been, I've been there for him. He's been there for me when it comes to stuff like this. When I lived in Orlando, he stayed over my house for 2 conventions called Playlist Live. He stayed over twice, and one time we shared a hotel for a convention. So it's really awesome. He's an awesome guy, and I'll put his channel in the description below. And that's it. I've been talking now for 13 and a half minutes, and thanks for watching. Sorry about the long rant. This is day 3 of Demon Quits. The next one will be a lot shorter, most likely, unless I go somewhere. I may vlog outside. It's been nice and sunny, so tomorrow most likely, since I may be outside tomorrow with my family, I'll go outside and do a video vlog and say how I feel outside walking around. So now it's 14 minutes. This is going to be a long video. Sorry. Have a nice day. Like I tell everybody in the hobby, if like on my show, I say make sure you keep the hobby fun and keep your blade sharp. For anybody that's crafting, just keep up the cool work. And anybody I know from Facebook, even YouTube or anywhere else, just keep on doing what you do. Bye, guys.